What is up, everyone? Morning. Little bit of technical difficulties, but is what it is. So say hi. We've got a lot to cover today. A lot of it good. Blake is out on vacation. So everyone say, I hope you're enjoying the beach. However, we are here. So let's get this day started. Sorry that we were a few minutes late, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So yeah. It'll be great. Okay, so let's get started. We always start, so this week is our government and department focused week of our live show series. So we'll start with our resources. Of course, we have our city website, which is weatherfordtx.gov. We also have our tourism website, experienceweatherford.com. So you can find anything you need to know about the city on those two sites. So City of Weatherford also has the My Weatherford app that I'll cover in a second that links to the website. We have our economic development website, which is chooseweatherford.com. That's for businesses that are wanting to come here. Morning, Donna. And then we have the downtown website, which is heritagesquareweatherford.com. I also have been adding to the bottom of this screen. Let me hide the crawler and you can see them. All of our social media accounts. So Facebook, if you search Weatherford, Texas, Instagram is City of Weatherford, Twitter, City Weatherford, and our YouTube is just Weatherford. Right now, we're just putting all of our videos in there. So maybe you know someone who doesn't have a Facebook, but they want to see the live show. I try to download it Tuesday after the show. Sometimes it happens Wednesday or Thursday. And then I also put in all of our city council meetings that we live stream there as well. So it's a great place to check out any of our ads that we have, any live videos we do. We're trying to really amp up the number of videos we have on our YouTube channel. And that'll take us to, we want to hear from you. So I'm actually going to pop back up on screen. What's up, everyone? Morning. So we want to hear from you, whether you're loving these Tuesday videos, if you're wanting to see more of something, send me an email, nwright@weatherfordtx.gov. Or quick and easy way, message our Facebook page. We want to hear from you what you're liking. We have a couple of special projects, wink, wink, coming up that I'd really love to get some of our residents and local businesses involved in. So this is your chance. Contact us to be a part of some of our upcoming projects. We'd love to have you. So yeah, message us to see at least one video coming up. And then that'll take us on to, I'm going to disappear again. See you guys later. Our social media community rules. So I went over it last week, but I think it's a good thing for us to cover it again. Guys, we do have rules. While we are a government, we are people, and I think we all deserve to be respected. And in the past couple of weeks, we've had a couple of people take things a little beyond aggressive, and they've done personal attacks. There's been vulgar language. We've done people who try to talk about something that has nothing to do with the city. So I throw these up here. They're always on our notes page on our Facebook page, and I'm working to get them a graphic put together to have them up on our Instagram, and I'll post that same graphic on our Twitter. If you violate any of these 10 rules that are up here, you are subject to being banned, having your comment removed. We really don't want to have to ban people, and we really don't like to have to hide comments. But for the sake of keeping the community in a positive light and in a constructive way, that's okay. That's how we're going to run it. Don't personally attack people. Don't use vulgar language. Come on. We're here to help you guys, but you have to help us help you. So we'll be covering our social media community rules a few more times. So then that takes us into our My Weatherford app. So we have had, actually, these numbers haven't even been updated. I didn't get a chance to get back with IT and get these numbers updated, but it's your one-stop shop. If you guys see a parking lot that has a down tree branch, snap a picture, put in a ticket. You can do it anonymously. You can see the other ones in your area that have been put in if you have a concern. That's a really quick and easy way to do it. Maybe your recycling hasn't been picked up in a couple of weeks. You can message our page, or you can quickly put in a ticket and it gets processed a lot faster that way. You can pay your bills. You can check on your traffic violations, adopt a pet, check out our integrative maps to see maybe when your pickup schedule is, if you're wondering about that. We've got all of that good stuff and your one-stop shop for Weatherford. So you guys check it out. So yeah, like I said, here's just a few of the things. I'm not going to leave it up there too long, but it's just a few of the things that the My Weatherford app can do for you. And we're actually working on some more things to add to the app. So that's kind of exciting. But you guys, you can actually watch the city council streams. You can watch the municipal and utility board streams. All of our meetings that are live are on there. You can see our videos. You can see our city calendar. We've got links to all of the official Weatherford apps. Weatherford social media platforms. So whether it's our animal shelter one, whether it's Parks and Recs, if you go into the app, you've got the official thing right there. And that takes us to Experience Weatherford, which is our tourism run by the city. You guys check it out. You can actually book your room. So if you have residents coming, family, and people coming in from out of town, you can check that out. If you're a resident of the city and maybe you're just trying to figure out what you want to eat that night, you can actually sort restaurants by food type, alphabetical area, by where they are in relation to you. We've got some new things. We are working on an app developer with to add some new things like the walking tour of the city, so you can go see all the historical places around town. There's a lot of really cool things happening in that app. You guys should download that app too. Then we have our city council meeting tonight. We hope to see everyone there. We will be live streaming it, but I mean, you can't really beat the in-person experience, guys. So we are actually, I put a couple agenda items. Like I said, I don't want to have to read off to you guys. So if you're wanting to see the full agenda or any of our other meeting agendas, you can always find them at weatherfordtx.gov/1451/meetings-live-archived. You can always find them there. I have it up here. I'll leave the link up for a few more seconds so you guys can come check it out. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Maureen. Okay, so again, I have a graphic up there, guys, because we are live streaming. So not only can you find us on Spectrum Charter Channel 190, which is your local government channel, you can see it on Facebook. We can't really live stream that long of a meeting on Instagram or Twitter, but we're trying to figure some things out. I will download the video after it is live, probably Wednesday or Thursday, put it up on the YouTube channel as well. But you can't really be being a more involved and a more educated resident than actually showing up to these meetings. So we want to see you guys there. Okay, so brush collection this week. You guys come check it out. Quadrant 4. And then next week we start over again, Quadrant 1. You can also check these out, the dates, if you're not sure and you want to zoom in on the map to maybe see where exactly you fall. That is on our interactive maps, which you can find on our website and the My Weatherford app. Easy, quick way to get involved. Oh, thanks, Kristen. Guys, Kristen's economic development. She's going to help me out here today. Okay, so Weatherford Police Department update. So since we're doing departments and government this week, the Junior Police Academy actually started yesterday. They have 10 cadets from area high schools, and it gives them an experience and in-depth look into Weatherford PD. Actually, if you go check out the Weatherford PD's Facebook page, they just posted within the last hour or two pictures of them learning the rowing and portions, because obviously to be a police officer you do have to be fit, and so they are learning every little bit about becoming an officer. It's pretty cool. And they have their new free program. Yes, you heard it right. Free program. It's Crime Prevention Through Environmental Design, or CPTED. They put out a video yesterday. You guys check it out. We'll post it later this week. It is on the cable channel already. It's on the YouTube channel. You guys check it out. It's a pretty cool thing where an officer comes to your house. They do an evaluation to help you come up with ways, like maybe you need new fencing, maybe you need to put lights or change your light bulb type or face it a different direction. An officer will actually come out and evaluate your house. They'll give you your strong points and your weak points, and then it's up to you to take the action to keep yourself safer. But I think we can all work together to make Weatherford more beautiful and safe. So go ahead and check out their free CPTED program on their Facebook page. Hi, Jan. So then, Parks, Recreation, and Special Events update. We had our second Meet Me at the Park last Thursday. It was at Love Street Park. Guys, it was a blast. If you missed it, we had a live video where Blake and I actually went up into the bucket, gave you a bird's eye view of things. It was one of those that if you came to 5 tables, you got a free snow cone. What more could you want on a hot day? Plus the splash pad was going, plus all the freebies and how you could learn all of these other things about the city. You guys check it out. Plus, next week, we're really excited for it, Spark in the Park 2019. Of course, it's on July 4th, Heritage Park. You guys go check it out. Food vendors, we've got games, we've got activities, we've got live music, plenty of time to get to know all of your neighbors here in Weatherford. It's one of our biggest events. We're really excited for Cody Canada and for all of the other artists that will be there. Check out the Facebook page on event on Facebook, Spark in the Park 2019. Let us know if you're even interested in coming. That way we can be sure we have a good head count on food. So all of the vendors are fully ready for everyone to come out to the largest fireworks display in Parker County. We're super excited about it. Hi, Landon. Yes, there are, all of the artists are actually listed on the Facebook event, Spark in the Park 2019. However, I, off the top of my head, could not tell you all of them right now. I probably should have written that down before we went live. Morning, Crystal. Jan, is there a map for Spark in the Park? So, Jan, they have more information on the Facebook page, but I do know that it is in the amphitheater area, and they are having people park in Heritage Park. I will get with Parks and make a post about that later this week as well with a little bit more detail, and I will find out if we have a map or not. Also, Vine Street Park is getting a new playground. They are still working on options and pricing, but we will keep you guys updated. We are really excited about more ways to get people out and interacting with their neighbors. Okay, so I have a couple pictures from Meet Me at the Park. It was a blast. I feel like everyone that came out learned some stuff about any of the departments. We have a lot of fun interactive stuff, and we have some more surprises coming for you for September. So be excited that we'll have another one in September and then follow up with our last one of the year in October. So, I mean, we always have games, tons of freebies. They had free leashes from the animal shelter. There was microchipping. We had tons of candy and first aid kits, stress balls, you name it, we had it. Okay, so flyer for Spark in the Park. You guys come check it out, 4 to 10 p.m. Be there or miss out on the event of 2019 in Parker County. Okay, so we've got a library update going on here, guys. They said that at the Meet Me at the Park, they thought that they had talked to 65 people that had signed up for their t-shirt drawing raffle that they did, but that doesn't include everyone. Yeah, Kristen, free stuff. Enough said. I 100% agree. And then as of June 17th, their summer reading program had already had over 8,145 hours logged using their Bean Stack app. You guys check it out. The library always has a ton of free craft events and interactive things like reading time, music time. They've got all of them. They've got them up on their website and on their Facebook page. So check out all of their events. The library does some great things for the community. A lot of ways for you to get out, make friends, be involved. Electric department updates. You guys settle in. I've got quite a bit going on in our some of our other departments too. So their electric feeder construction on Rick Williamson from Peaster Highway to the railroad overpass is currently in process. They have their customer web portal for electric, water, and wastewater billing. It is currently in process. So I actually have up all of the things that are currently in process. So Briarwood Residential Subdivision Underground Electric Primary Replacement Project is also in process. They are working with the West Loop Substation Landscaping Project. So I think I posted about a month or two ago. Don't quote me on that. But when they did the switch over to put power into the West Loop Substation, now they're working on the landscaping outside of it. Then there's the cost of service and rate study for electric, water, wastewater, and fiber that is currently in process as well. So going into the storm that we had here Sunday evening, the first call into Weatherford PD came at 8:44. We had a total of 133 customers without power. We had 3 different crews working in multiple locations throughout the night to get power back on. The longest wait time was 101 minutes. Wow, hours. 101 minutes without power. I do know that some people are posting that their power didn't come back on until yesterday. I will get with electric to check on that because I've already had people message about that. However, from what I'm thinking is that this is based off of the major where entire neighborhoods were without power, but I will get with them to check on those times. And then we actually sent one of our small bucket trucks with a lineman and a lineman helper on Saturday and Sunday to help out Greenville. I don't know if you guys have checked the news or seen anything on it, but Greenville had a huge storm that blew through on the 19th, and it did a ton of damage. I will say I drove through there on my road trip up to Oklahoma and Arkansas this weekend, and there was still devastation everywhere. It left 90% of their customers without power. So we sent some guys up there to help them out. They still had 1,500 customers without power on Saturday, but those were all restored to nearly everyone by Sunday. And I've been kind of checking their Facebook page, and from what I'm seeing, most people are really appreciative of the help, and our guys did a great job. You know, it's all about building a strong community. We are all here to help each other, but if we can help out some communities around us when they're hard hit, I think that's where it really shows Weatherford's true character. So, development and neighborhood services update. They have mosquito dunks, 119 Palo Pinto, downstairs office. You do need to bring some proof of residence with you, a utility bill or something similar, and a photo ID. So don't forget your photo ID with it. And that's basically a little donut that you put in standing water. It does not 100% prevent mosquitoes, but it helps to deter and it keeps your numbers down. So check out those mosquito dunks for all of our residents. And then they are welcoming a new director of development and neighborhood services, Caleb Kintner. I probably just butchered your name. I'm sorry, Caleb. He starts effective July 29th. He's got 20 years experience in city government. Guys, we're really excited to have him and his family come into town. We know he's going to do great things. We're just really excited, and maybe we can actually have him on a live show. Obviously not immediately after he starts. Let's get him some time to settle in, and we'll see if we can't have him at least pop in and say hi. Cisco, we agree. Weatherford Electric Crews rock. And then, so tune in next week to find out more of what's coming to town, but we're really excited about the things that are coming to town. So we've got an HR update. They attended a Workforce Solutions event here in Weatherford last Wednesday. They did receive several applications for open positions here at the city. And if you're wanting to see any positions that are open at any given time, go to weatherfordtx.gov/jobs. Check that out. You can also go to our website and sign up for our Notify Me. I should have a video posting on Thursday about it. It's really quick, easy, simple process to sign up through our website or our My Weatherford app to get a notification every time we have a job posting, every time there's an agenda posted. It's your way to get it into your email without you having to go check for all of that information. And that leads us into water. We own a reliable source of long-term water supply for our customers. Weatherford continues to develop new sources to supply to ensure dependable water supplies for the future. We do have a negotiated contract from the Tarrant Regional Water District for supply if we need it. But you guys can be confident that both short and long-term supplies are reliable and sustainable without a doubt. Our water department in our city has worked very hard to make sure that we will always be able to provide for our residents, and I think it shows through. So the project on Mockingbird Lane, West Park Street, and Waco Street, the contractor is finishing installation of a new line in West Park Street between Mockingbird Lane and South Main Street, and they will start replacing the water line in South Waco Street this week. And then over on Edna Street, we have crews finishing up water services in Edna and Walnut. And then that's going to lead us into you guys ready for it? If you've watched our show for a while, you've heard my spiel. We've got phase 1 improvements of the water treatment plant in process to help improve the taste and odor of our water. Phase 2 is in design for complete taste and odor solution. We operate and maintain a 14 million gallon per day water treatment plant. We have 9 water towers and 280 miles of pipeline. Additional water tower is in design phase, and it should be located near Bowie Drive. In the event of an emergency, our local staff responds 24/7, and we have a goal of being there within 30 minutes. So our water quality. Why do we bring up water quality? Well, we meet regulatory requirements for safe drinking water, but our process was not very effective in removing taste and odor compounds. And that is caused by geosmin that is naturally occurring from algae that is also naturally occurring. And it happens when the algae dies off in extreme heat and extreme cold. So we tend to see spikes in summer and in winter. And it's not a regulatory issue. Again, it's just a taste and odor. And we understand that aesthetic issue is something that concerns our residents. So what are we doing to fix it? The first is to replace existing filter media with granular activated carbon or GAC media. It will result in a 20% reduction in taste and odor compounds. It was recently completed. That cost about $220,000. And then our second project is the more difficult one. It actually adds new GAC contactors at the water treatment facility. Should be completed in early 2021. Will reduce taste and odor compounds by over 90%. Cost approximately $5 million. But again, give us time. We've already heard people saying that they're seeing an improvement. Keep in mind, we have 280 miles of pipe to go through. So it might take a little bit to get down the line to you, but we've already heard people saying that there's an improvement. We're looking to make that a permanent improvement. So that leads us into our water and sewer line or North Main Street project. We're replacing water and sewer lines that are upwards of 70 years old and prone to needing repair. We set out those barriers back on April 15th and started work that week. Should last 8 months. The work zone for the entire project is between Front Street and 8th Street. We are working one block at a time, though, so we're asking that you seek alternative routes during peak traffic hours via Rick Williamson Memorial Highway, Franklin Brazo Street, Elm, and Rusk Street. So there's 2 phases. Right now we are in phase 1. It's closure of the middle turning lane and center lane in both directions. Phase 2, which is slated to start a little bit from now, we're really hoping based off of weather, but I'm not going to jinx it, so I won't give you guys an exact date. Phase 2 is the water line, and it'll close the southbound outside lane. If you're wanting to stay up to date on that, go to weatherfordtx.gov/engineering/current projects. And that's not the only project we have up there. We have a bunch of other major projects. So you guys go check out that link if you're wanting to stay up to date. We also have been updating the schedule there as well. So here's the schedule, and it is up-to-date schedule. On the website, it will have it broken up to a start column and a estimated finished column. But this is just an easy breakdown. And of course, we are working one block at a time. So then I condensed this down so you can see the 2 maps. So phase 1 on your left, phase 2 on your right. Phase 2 is the one that should be starting later. Ignore the May 27th at the bottom of this slide. I totally missed that when I was editing. But these are the maps that have been since the start of the project. And then we'll move on. These are pictures from May 27th. I drove by again last week and this week. It's just further down, but it looks the same, so I figured I'll leave those pictures up for you guys. And then I have some pictures from some of the crews working around town between last Tuesday and this week. So we've got the water crew working on the water and sewer lines in front of Cherry Park, doing some great work there. And they were so willing to let me take their picture when I stopped by without saying anything. And I was like, hey, I'm here to take pictures. So you guys let us know what you're wanting to see and hear too, because that's what we're here for. And then I've got pictures of the TPW guys. We do have a video. It'll be out on Friday. So stay tuned on our Facebook page for that. That shows a little bit, just a minute part of what goes into making a four-way stop after all of the traffic studies and everything have been done. And once the decision is made, how they actually do the install of the stop signs and how they do the double yellow and the stop bars for people. And I'll do a little bit more video with TPW on what made them pick the state lights or the state stop signs, which is the one with the flashing lights versus just a regular stop sign. Fun fact, after people adjust to the fact that there is a stop sign there on Alamo and Lee, they are going to turn it to where the faster you're driving towards it, the faster it flashes at you. It's really a safety thing, guys. We've got the park. We've got moms and kids coming to and from the park and the pool. It's a neighborhood. Just stop. We saw so many people run the stop signs even after they were up when the guys were out putting this stuff down on the street, the lines. Be safe. Watch where you're going. Kids will run out in the road. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know. That's what we're here for. And with that note, I think I'm going to be gone. If you have any questions or you're watching this after it's live, still go ahead and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. That way I get back with you. Easiest way, if you're wanting to hear back, is to message the Facebook page because either Blake or myself will see it immediately. So, yeah, thanks for joining us on our live show.